Okay, good. All right. This is HTML open, HTML close, right? So inside the HTML here now, don't you can begin to write everything on one line, but you need to learn programming ethics. So you write all this word called code indexing. I begin to write everything on one line, but I won't. I will use tab to index it so that it will be very easy for the next person to read it for readability purpose. Okay? Uh-huh. So that's using the head tag. Then I have what we call the title tag. Then I can close the title tag almost immediately. Okay? It's a format. Then I also have a head tag here. Okay, I close the head tag. Then I have what we call body. And I also use this to explain the structure that I just talked about the other time. So you see how the structure goes in. Right? Because all the structure will go inside here. Those six stuff that I mentioned, the wrapper, the container, the wrapper or container, the header, the menu, the content, the footer, goes in between these small codes, right? So the first thing you need to just uh, take note right now is this one, two, three, four, five. In fact, I might say this is just 5 lines of code. This and this is one, right? One, header two, title three, body four. It's just four. One, two, three, four. Right? Look at this very well. As I said earlier, I'm going to give you 120 seconds. Hmm? In the first place, cramming is allowed, but as time goes on, it's not going to be cramming. Eh? I don't even like it, but when you look at it, it became part of you. Yeah. Yes. Yes. As I said earlier, I can decide to write everything on one line, but there is a problem with when you are learning your computer application, there are some of the classification of programming. They talk about what we call readability. This is what we are practicing right here. Right? Okay? So let me quickly explain this code as we are also looking at it. Keep looking at it, it's very important. Look at it very well. Quickly, let me do something here. I think that one is too small or something. Okay, it's okay. I want it to be very well. So bold, big, bold, and better. Right? Can you see now? As you are looking at it, I will explain it. Why they are like this. What are their function? Right? One, HTML here is to declare that what you are about to do is an HTML document. And lest I forget, HTML simply means hypertext markup language. Also, always have it at the back of your mind that HTML is not a programming language. Okay? But it's a language that web browser understands. Just like Microsoft Word documents, Microsoft Office understand it. You get it? Just like anything does CDR, current will understand it. PSD, Photoshop will understand it. Okay? XLS, Microsoft Excel understand it. You understand? So HTML is a language that web browser understands. So it's just like it's web browser that can interpret the content on the HTML page. And when we are saving it, I will tell you the different alternative name to save. And save with .html. I will still talk about that later. HTML, HTML, SHTML. The different way of saving. So that by the time you just check particular website, you now see it there at the end of the extension you have .shtml. Like, which one is this? It's an alternative way of saving, but the same thing. Yes. Once it's on server, if it's on server, it will not complain, it will run because PHP is a server scripting language. But if it's on local host, then you save with PHP. You won't be able on the local system. You won't be able to open it unless you build it inside a local host like one server, which you are going to learn later. One server. One server is an intermediary that will be acting as if you're on server. Like the site that I opened the other time. That site is actually on the local server because it's a database website. So that's why it could run. So if you say build it, just PHP, and you don't have a local server like one or ZAM, it won't run. Don't use online, it will just run. There's a live server. So HTML, to declare the HTML page open and close. Head. What is important of head? You get to know much of this by the time we move into other scripting language like CSS, JavaScript. It's inside the head tag open and close. Let me say that again. It's inside the head tag open and close that you keep scripting language such as JavaScript, such as CSS. Even there's what we call favicon. Okay? Can you see this site? Can you see something here? This is called favicon, whereby you have the logo of the company showing on the back. So that stuff that you are seeing there is called favicon. Okay? So it's an icon. The extension is dot icon. Anything icon, extension of that is dot icon, ICO. So if you want to use a favicon also on your website, you need to get that favicon image somewhere, dot icon. Then you also call it under the head tag. Why? When you run a particular page, anyone, the server or your local will start reading the code from the top. Start reading the code from the top downwards. Do you get that? So those HTML, CSS, and any other external scripts, you are going to be keeping it in between head tag open and close. There are some of them that if you keep it any other places, it won't work. It won't work. Pure. We are going to see several examples. Let's forget. Let me check something. If I have it right now, I don't know. I edited something for somebody not too long ago. The problem they had that the website is on, but they just told me that they want to mandate some form like push through before they click send. So they didn't validate it. So all I need is what? JavaScript. So that I don't need to write a small JavaScript that even though they click submit, it will not go until they fill the form. So what I need to do, I write JavaScript. All I need to do is put it on the head tag. But because I know it's head tag. So even though if the minute I write it and I send it to them, now just put it to your website. They put it anywhere, it won't work. Do you understand? So you put it on L tag. I'm trying to check that code, but I don't know. Alright. I save it somewhere because it's just a one sharp runs like that. Right? So you keep all those things under your head tag. Then this title, as small as it is, very, very important. When you open some sites, on this address bar here, you have on title. When you have on title, simply means they didn't put the title on that website. As small as it is, and it's a mess up. No matter how professional the site is, it's a serious mess up. Then the site is not titled. Okay? So that is what this small title tag does here. Right? Then all those other things that I mentioned before, content, sidebar, they are all went inside this body. The content, the sidebar, the footer, everything inside the body. That's all this. So what we need to do right away,